This is a fluid investigation. It's an active investigation. I can't provide you with all the details because it is ongoing, as well as we have to protect the integrity of the investigation. I can assure the public there's no threat at this time. I'll give you essentially a summary of what we know. Essentially, 4 individuals reserved the hotel room at Jakes 58. One of those individuals was Raymond Hansen, date of birth 1993, year of birth 1993. And essentially, the evidence thus far indicates that he brought a rifle into the hotel. It appears that he actually brought the rifle into the hotel under his jacket, and at some point went into his hotel room and kept the rifle in the hotel room along with some other contraband, including marijuana. At some point, there was a dog in the hotel room. The dog was barking and incessantly barking, and it brought the attention of the security officials to the hotel room, and they did an excellent job here. They were concerned because they knocked on the door, they called, and they got no response. And the good Samaritans and professionals that they are, they were concerned that someone perhaps overdosed in the room. So they made entry into the room, and they saw the weapon, and they saw that no one was in the room, so they backed out. excuse me, they backed out. They called 911. The Suffolk County Police Department responded immediately, and as always did a tremendous job in securing the premise and conducting their investigation. Ultimately, what happens is we arrest Mr. Hansen. We know that he possessed this firearm. He brought it into the hotel. He's currently being charged with criminal possession of a weapon in the 3rd degree because one of the magazine clips, there were 2 clips along with the rifle. One of them is illegal under New York State law. We are currently conducting further analysis of the rifle to determine whether or not the rifle is, one, operable, and to what extent illegal under New York State law. It appears that the gun is clearly illegal under New York State law for a variety of different reasons, and I'll go into that in a moment. But we are currently conducting analysis to determine whether or not the firearm is operable. Either way, whether it is or isn't, he was clearly in possession of an illegal magazine. He's being charged with criminal possession of a weapon, and we are conducting a very thorough investigation surrounding this individual. The Suffolk County Police Department has all hands on deck. We have the detective squad from the 4th Precinct, and we have the criminal intelligence section from the Suffolk County Police Department working this case, and we're taking all steps to ascertain all the facts surrounding this particular incident, but also more facts about Mr. Hansen. Certainly we encourage any individuals with information about this individual to reach out to the 4th Precinct Squad and provide that information. And as we have more information, we will certainly let the public know. Again, there's no threat. No one was harmed in this incident. It was a great job done by the security officials, and I really want to emphasize that it was a great job done by the security officials at Jakes 58, and then also, to no surprise, a fantastic job done by the Suffolk County Police Department thereafter. We are currently charging him, the DA's office is charging him with criminal possession of a weapon in the 3rd degree, carries a maximum sentence, determinate sentence of 7 years. It is a violent felony under the law. And we will further examine the gun, and if there are more charges that we can bring, we will. And we will continue to assist the Suffolk County Police Department in conducting its investigation. Just a little bit about the gun. Sorry. This is the weapon, and as you can see, it's detached in 3 pieces. My understanding, to put this back together could take a matter of seconds. It's very easy to assemble. What you have here is an AR-15, and you have 2 magazines. These are the 2 magazines. This is a bolt that goes into the assault rifle. This magazine here can hold up to 20 rounds, and it's illegal under New York State law. This magazine here can hold 10 rounds. And we don't have enough information as to whether this is per se illegal. It's likely not. However, the rifle has many attributes that likely make this gun illegal, including telescopic stock, which is here, a pistol grip, which is here, a forward pistol grip right here, and several other features. So the question is whether this gun is illegal under New York State law. It likely is, but then the second question will be, is it operable? And we're going to examine it. The lab's going to examine it, and certainly if there are more charges to bring, we'll bring those charges. But obviously it's very concerning that an individual walked into a casino with an assault rifle. And that's why we're taking this investigation extremely seriously. We're going to look into his past. We're going to dig and dig until we get the full picture here, and we'll bring all appropriate charges. So with that, I'll take any questions on Mr. Hansen or that incident.
So two, obviously, one, has he expressed any kind of motive for why he brought the semi-automatic rifle into the room? And second, you said that he booked the room with 3 other individuals. Are they aware of the weapon? Have they elaborated, or are they under investigation as well?
So as to motive, I'm not going to go into that right now. Obviously, we are taking a variety of different investigative steps to ascertain his motive, and when we're in a position to inform you more on that, we will. As to the other individuals, they are not under arrest, but certainly they are part of the investigation.
Sir, is it your impression that he hid the gun as one, or did he walk in with different parts?
The evidence indicates that he walked in with the gun assembled.
And you found it disassembled?
Yes, yes, sir.
What caliber was it?
Disassembled in the hotel room.
The caliber of weapon 223s, or what was it?
Do we have a?
To be determined by analysis.
To be determined by analysis.
AR-15.
And you're obviously with Vegas so fresh on our minds.
Right.
Is it more concerning to know that the security is not picking up that someone is walking in with a rifle in today's day?
Look, whenever you have venues that attract large amounts of people, it is hard to entirely control flow, right, and screen everyone appropriately. I can tell you this, their response to the incident was excellent. They hear a dog barking, they try to, they knock on the door, they call, no one picks up, no one answers the door. They're concerned for the welfare of the person, of the possible person inside. They gain entry, they see the gun, they ensure that no one is in the room, they back out. They also shut down the door. They shut down the access control system so that no one could get into the door. They take certain investigative steps that I don't want to get into that clearly allow us to identify the people staying in that room and where they were at that particular time. They call 911 immediately. Suffolk County Police Department responded appropriately, and we have the individual in custody. So obviously there are a lot of unanswered questions right now for the public, and it's all part of that very thorough investigation that we're conducting right now.
Was he found on site?
Yes.
And you have any priors?
No. No priors.
Thank you, sir.
Was he arraigned already?
Probably not. He was not.
Is it, can you just give us the correct spelling of his name?
Sure. Hansen, and Raymond, common spelling Raymond, and his month of birth is March, year is 1993, and his last known residence is East Patchogue.